4 fastest and cheapest Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins. Make sure you guys go check out my sponsor, EasyMut.com. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's up, guys? VenMFire here, back in the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a one-play bomb that torches not one, but 2 different coverages. Yes, this play is going to torch cover 4 and cover 3. Now, we are going to be in the New England Patriots offensive playbook today. The play that we're going to be running is also going to be in the Dolphins and Bills playbook as well. So those are the 3 playbooks that have this play. Now, the formation we're going to be running this play out of is going to be trips tight end, gun trips tight end, and the play we're going to be running is going to be Pats Y in. Now, I'm also going to show you guys a couple of baby dots at the end just to complement the play a little bit, just a couple of passes that you can go to, sort of make this like a mini scheme. Now, a couple of formation substitutions you're going to want to do. First things first, put your fast receiver on the outside. If you want to run this flipped, it doesn't matter because he's still on the outside. Something nice that the formation actually has. So that's pretty much all you have to do. I recommend running the trip side on the left if you have a right-handed quarterback, vice versa if you have a left-handed quarterback. And let's just go ahead and hop straight into it. I'll start with the cover 4 beater. Like I said, they're both out of the same exact play. First things first, you could actually basically run this play stock and score a touchdown. Now, what I mean by that is I can just go ahead and snap the ball here, roll out with Lamar, set my feet, pass lead all the way to the right side. You guys see, easy touchdown. So basically, that's the one play touchdown for cover 4. I'm going to show you guys a couple of ways just to make this way more better ran. A couple of setups to complement the play a little bit better. Now, first things first, I'm going to want to go over the blocking adjustments. Here in a situation where you're blocking 3, typically what I do is, even if I know this guy's not blitzing, I'm going to double team him. I feel like it just brings my offensive lineman out to the outside a little bit better for whatever reason. Now, you obviously want to double team that D end, and since that guy is in coverage, the D end will get double teamed anyway. But that's just a basic feature. If you don't know how to double team, it's just LB or L1 and the right stick down, and then you can just move your left stick and press A on whoever you want. That's pretty much it. Now, with these routes, you could definitely mix things up. What I like to do is just put B on a drag, Y on a slant, just a basic setup, just in case you're rolling to the right side. Let's say he actually does go ahead, cover your deep post. You still have a chance to hit one of those checkdowns late. And keep in mind that you're going to be blocking your running back on every play. He's on a sort of hook, check and release curl that is pretty much useless. Now, again, you see me roll out to the right, hit Marquise Brown a little bit late. Now, you don't want to throw it early because he could still potentially click on with the free safety. You want to wait until he sort of ran a couple of yards past him before you go ahead and throw that. Now, you don't have to have a mobile quarterback. You can run this play with a pocket passer if you want. I can just go ahead, run the play, snap the ball, sit in the pocket here, and we actually do get sacked, unfortunately, but typically with a little bit, that was a pretty bad pocket presence by me. Let's see if we can get that again here. Snap the ball. There we get like the better shed animation. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to step up in the pocket. Got a terrible animation with Lamar, but hey, that's clearly a dot because we caught the ball. Anything we caught is a dot. But yeah, even with a mobile quarterback, even with an immobile quarterback, if you're using a pocket passer, I still recommend double teaming the outside guy and still trying to potentially mosey your way outside the numbers. You guys see I'm not having as much success just standing in the pocket just because you have a worse throwing angle. But you guys see when you're outside the pocket, you can easily torch that over the top. So very simple cover 4 beater. I have a couple of different setups with these routes that you can do. Another one besides this B on a drag, Y on a slant one, is just going to be put B on a hitch and Y on a curl. Now you could also put Y on a slant just to create a high-low between A and Y if you want. But I typically like to put them on a curl. These hitches, these curl routes are gonna, you're really trying to bait his user away from the deep post. Right off, since the post is such a deep route anyway, you feel like he is gonna sort of register that as a streak and kind of ignore it. Little does he know it's gonna come across the top of his defense and create a wide open touchdown. These cover 4 bombs don't know how to adjust out of it. A lot of times it's mostly just stock cover 4. If it's not, you should still be able to potentially torch it over the top, or it's worth trying. Now, you don't really, why I was kind of hesitant on putting a slant on the field in this situation is just because You don't want his user to follow the slant. Maybe he reads the deep post, and then you're in a sticky situation. I'd rather just completely stick with this curl route and have his user baited on the hitch. If he does use the deep post, you could always hit the hitch route or the curl route. And I like to leave Mark Andrews on his route. I don't like to put him on you definitely don't put him on a streak, because there again he stopped. Now again, I catch the ball somehow. I don't know what it is about Marquise Brown. I guess he's just a glitch, but it might honestly be better to run it stock, because I think for some reason those routes might just completely throw it off. You guys see Marquise Brown's like sometimes stopping in his route, so you might just want to run it stock. When you run it stock, you know the post route's never going to stop, and you guys see he completely runs to the other side of the formation. So that's pretty much it for our cover 4 beater. Now let's go ahead, move into cover 3. Right off the bat, something I'm going to switch off about my cover 3s. I'm going to respot the ball short side of the field. That deep post is not going to develop on a cover 3 the same way it did a cover 4, and you're going to want it to be as short developing as possible. So you guys see right off the bat, we're going to go ahead, move to the short side of the field. Next adjustment, smart route X. If you don't know how to smart route, it's just on your hot route icon, RB or R1. That's just basically just going to make his route a little bit shorter. We want him to go to undercut that free safety or safety in the middle of the field rather than go over the top of him, and smart routing definitely helps that a little bit more. So again, basically running the same exact play. We only have one more necessary adjustment to the play. It's going to be motioning over Roberts. Now you could also motion over Snead if you want. Either one works. I usually just motion over Roberts just because out of my trip tight end setup, I usually end up motioning that guy over for a lot of the setups anyway, just to disguise this play as maybe a different play, maybe PA slot corner. You got the 2 post routes. That's the setup I like to go to. Again, this time you guys will see me double team Andrews, and what I like to do is just put Y on a drag high-low and between Andrews and Snead if he is using the middle of the field. But again, these are just sort of distractions. We're really trying to hit him over the top. So I'm just double teaming that linebacker. I'm going to go ahead, roll out with Lamar Jackson, set my feet, pass lead all the way to the right side of the field. And you guys see Marquise Brown right there for the easy touchdown. Now, a lot of times this is going to vary. So if you don't see him with a lot of separation, it might not be worth the risk of throwing that all the way down the field. You can always throw the ball, just stay alive for another down. Now, keep in mind that Lamar Jackson is only 92 throw power. I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but he only has 92 throw power, so these throwing angles aren't as good as someone with 95 plus would be. Like I said, keep that in mind, especially for all these super deep down the field type throws. So again, I'm going to motion over Seth Roberts. I'm going to go ahead, throw him on that comeback route, and I'll just put Y on a drag. Again, I'm double teaming that outside linebacker with my running back blocked. Gonna go ahead and roll out the right with Lamar Jackson, set my feet, pass lead all the way to the right side, and you guys see Marquise Brown's able to get atop the coverage for that beater. Now, I want to go over some other dots. I'm going to start out with verticals. Now, verticals, I'm going to respot the ball once again to this wide side of the field. Very basic setup I have for verticals. Just going to be put your running back, not in the play. Just put your running back, Mark Ingram, here on a wheel route. Really trying to open up this baby corner route with Mark Andrews. Lowballing the corner out. Such an effective and underrated play to run in Madden. You can run it with any corner route against any coverage, and it seems to get open against a ton of them. Just low ball. This is obviously assuming his user is not there, but if his user is there, you could potentially hit maybe a quick seam route with Willie Snead here. This against a baseline look, you should be able to, but you don't have to hit it early. You guys see Andrews will get over the top a lot of coverages just because he is that fast breaking corner route that you really want out of any corner route, and he also isn't going to stop his route. He's going to continue running to the sidelines, so you can just go ahead and roll out and deliver that ball. So that's pretty much it. You could also hit the running back. Now, I don't like snap throwing to the running back just because coverages do a good job of disguising right off the bat, so you might just kind of want to wait. You really want to read the defense. They're the running back's coverage, so I'm obviously going to hit Andrews. Now, that's pretty much it for verticals. The only other way that I run the play is basically just putting X on an in route. In case you come against the guy who does use that, then the middle of the field will basically be wide open with Marquise Brown there. So that's pretty much it out of verticals. Next play, Pat slant. Now, this is going to absolutely kill man coverage, and I want you to go ahead and take a look at the route with Andrews. Also, should be mentioned that this play is only in Bills, Dolphins, and Patriots as well. So you have two playbook specific plays with this Pat's Y in and Pat's slant. That's going to be called Miami slant out of the Dolphins playbook, obviously, but this baby sort of corner route, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a reverse slant route with Andrews. He's absolutely going to torch all man coverage. And you guys see, it's not like Mark Andrews is a burner. He's not like 90 speeds, 80 speed, I think, something around there. And you guys see, he's just absolutely going to torch coverages, especially man coverage. This is a great man coverage beater. A lot of times out of trips, people send pressure because there's so many good routes out of it that are developing. You want the ball to come out of someone's hands super fast, but setting pressure, if you're going against pressure, you're struggling against it, definitely go to this Pat slant. It's absolutely going to kill it. Show you guys one last time here. This is just pinch bucko, man on man with the safety. You just snap throw it. There, we actually got like some weird bump, but hey, it was still a catch. And against coverage, it actually could still get open as well, potentially. I'm not even in the right play. So we're going to throw this dot. Marquise Brown, Agam, nope, but you guys pretty much get the gist. Sort of a little mini scheme I got for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for some more Fire Madden 20 content in the future. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. And peace. I'm out of here.